the rollout of GPT-5, was widely hyped. We're getting closer and closer to superintelligence, and then it comes out and maybe not so much. What is this telling you or telling us about your theory?
Yeah, I think the marketing around GPT-5 was so weird. On the one hand, there was all of this hype around superintelligence, and then there was that one famous viral clip of Sam Altman going, "Oh my God, what have we done?" It's the usual kind of hype that he puts out. On the other hand, I think what OpenAI actually intended to achieve with this release was to unify their different models, simplify them for users, make the models faster, more cost efficient in order to bring largely existing capabilities to more people. In terms of those modest ambitions, we can call it largely successful. However, like you pointed out, there was so much hype built up around this. And because of that, people are rightly very disappointed. And I think it really fits with the normal technology thesis. Let me just give you one example from the rollout of GPT-5 to illustrate how slow diffusion is, even if the technology is very powerful. So there's these quote unquote reasoning models, whether they're actually reasoning is a different question, but the industry calls them reasoning models. I'll just use that term. Models like O3, they're actually very useful. They can do a lot of things that non-reasoning models can't, and they started to be released around a year ago. And it turns out, based on Sam Altman's own admission, that in the free tier of ChatGPT, less than 1% of users were using them per day. And in the paid tier, less than 7% of users were using them. And then because of the rollout of GPT-5, it can automatically pick reasoning models when it thinks it's called for, those numbers bumped up a little bit. So this shows you how much diffusion lags behind these capabilities. I mean, these models have been out for a year. There's been endless hype about how it can solve, International Math Olympiad gold medal problems and that sort of thing. They are genuinely useful, but less than 1% of people were using them a year later. And so it's exactly an illustration of the point that diffusion, changes to user workflows, learning new skills, those kinds of things are the real bottleneck.